Are you unknowingly eating breads that are silently destroying your kidneys and spiking your creatinine levels? Most people think bread is harmless, but the truth is, certain breads loaded with hidden potassium, phosphorus, and sodium can silently harm your kidneys over time. Imagine eating your morning toast and unknowingly raising your creatinine and urea levels, pushing your kidney function and GFR down a dangerous path. But here's the shocking part. There are specific breads that actually protect your kidneys, lower creatinine naturally, and help stabilize your albumin to creatinine ratio. These breads are scientifically proven, used in renal diet protocols in the USA, and backed by real research. In this video, I'll reveal the top 4 kidney-safe breads that doctors recommend, explain exactly why they're safe, and show you how to eat them the right way to truly heal your kidneys, support dialysis-free life, and control high creatinine. Stay tuned, because what you learn here could completely change the way you eat bread forever. Let's start with number 1. 1. White sourdough bread. White sourdough bread is more than just a breakfast staple for many Americans. For kidney patients, it is surprisingly one of the most kidney-friendly bread options, especially when you want to lower creatinine and support GFR. Each slice, weighing approximately 50 grams, provides 128 kilocalories, 2.4 grams of protein, 26 grams of carbohydrates, zero point 0.7 grams of fat, and importantly, only 55 million of potassium and 35 million of phosphorus, which makes it ideal for those on low-potassium, low-phosphorus diets. The low potassium content helps reduce the strain on damaged kidneys, preventing further elevation of creatinine and maintaining a stable albumin to creatinine ratio. For patients with CKD or those on dialysis, avoiding high potassium breads is critical, and sourdough fits perfectly because it also supports better blood pressure control due to its moderate sodium content of 220 milliliters per slice. The protein in sourdough, although modest, is high quality and contains essential amino acids that aid in repairing kidney tissue without overwhelming the kidneys. Unlike whole wheat or high-protein breads, sourdough's fermentation process breaks down complex proteins and gluten, reducing the risk of inflammation that can spike creatinine or worsen GFR decline. Its carbohydrate content is primarily from complex starch, which is slow digesting, helping maintain stable blood sugar levels, vital for diabetic kidney patients, as hyperglycemia can accelerate CKD progression and indirectly increase urea, creatinine ratios. The fermentation process also produces beneficial lactic acid bacteria, which may improve gut health, indirectly supporting creatinine clearance, since gut dysbiosis is linked with higher systemic toxins and uremic retention. The best way to eat sourdough bread for kidney patients is lightly toasted at medium heat, around 150 degrees, ensuring it retains moisture and nutrients without excessive Maillard reaction, which can create advanced glycation end products harmful to kidneys. Top luxury recipe options include a sourdough avocado egg open sandwich with 20 grams avocado, half a boiled egg, and a sprinkle of chives, providing potassium around 85 milligrams per serving, which is safe for most CKD patients. Another recipe is a sourdough and almond butter toast, using 15 grams unsweetened almond butter, providing healthy fats and minimal sodium. Both recipes ensure you avoid cream cheese or salted spreads, as they can spike sodium levels, raise blood pressure, and worsen creatinine. Avoid over-toasting or burning the bread, as that produces acrylamide, a neurotoxin, and nephrotoxin that can further harm kidney function. The physiological impact of sourdough is subtle but significant. Its fermentation lowers phytate content, improving mineral absorption without overloading kidneys with phosphorus, which is often high in other breads. A slice's magnesium content of 12 milliliters supports blood pressure control, reducing glomerular stress, and protecting GFR. Its fiber content of 1.5 grams per slice aids in regulating urea excretion, preventing high urea, creatinine ratios, and supporting kidney detox pathways. For patients with CKD, stage 3 or 4, Maintaining low phosphorus, potassium, and moderate protein intake is critical, and sourdough fits within these parameters while still providing enough energy. Dosage is essential. Consuming 2 to 3 slices per day is generally safe for kidney patients, but exceeding 150 grams of bread daily can increase carbohydrate load, possibly elevating blood glucose and indirectly increasing creatinine levels in diabetic patients. Overconsumption may also increase sodium intake, raising blood pressure, which is tightly linked with worsening CKD progression. Sourdough is well tolerated, but patients should monitor blood potassium, phosphorus, and creatinine periodically. Avoid breads with seeds, nuts, or added salt, as these can spike potassium and phosphorus dangerously. In terms of cooking, sourdough should be baked or toasted without additional oils or butter exceeding 5 grams per slice, since excess fat can burden kidney metabolism. Overheating beyond 180 degrees can reduce B vitamin content, particularly thiamine and folate, which are essential for renal energy metabolism. Folate deficiency can increase homocysteine, a risk factor for cardiovascular events in kidney patients. Combining sourdough with safe toppings like cucumber slices, roasted bell peppers, or boiled eggs ensures nutrient synergy while controlling creatinine levels. For dialysis patients, avoiding prepackaged or industrially fortified breads is essential to prevent phosphorus additives from raising serum phosphate, which accelerates kidney damage. Sourdough also has a curious, almost hidden benefit. The probiotic strains produced during fermentation have been shown to reduce systemic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a known driver of CKD progression and can spike creatinine and urea levels. Daily consumption of 2 slices can subtly improve gut-renal axis function, supporting better creatinine clearance and healthier GFR over time. Its moderate caloric value of 128 kcal per slice prevents weight gain, which is important since obesity can worsen blood pressure and renal stress. Pairing sourdough with a small amount of extra virgin olive oil, 5 enhances absorption of fat-soluble vitamins without harming kidney function. 2. Italian bread. Italian bread is a surprisingly kidney-friendly option for patients aiming to lower creatinine and protect kidney function. A standard slice of Italian bread, weighing about 50 grams, provides 140 kilometers, 3 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fat, 60 milligrams of potassium, and 40 milligrams of phosphorus, which makes it suitable for low-potassium, low-phosphorus diets. Its modest potassium content helps prevent further strain on damaged kidneys, supporting stable creatinine levels, maintaining a healthy albumin to creatinine ratio, and avoiding sudden increases in urea creatinine ratios. For those with CKD or on dialysis, Italian bread is ideal because it contains moderate sodium, around 220 kcal per slice, which is critical for blood pressure control and reducing glomerular stress that can worsen GFR and kidney function. The protein in Italian bread is moderate, but sufficient to support tissue repair without overloading the kidneys, especially compared to high-protein breads. Its carbohydrate content is primarily from complex starches, which digest slowly, helping to stabilize blood glucose levels. Stable blood sugar is crucial for CKD patients, since hyperglycemia can accelerate creatinine elevation and GFR decline. Italian bread is also lightly fermented, producing small amounts of beneficial bacteria, which may help reduce systemic inflammation and support gut-renal health, indirectly improving creatinine clearance. The best ways to eat Italian bread include lightly toasting at medium heat, around 150 degrees, which preserves nutrients while avoiding the formation of harmful compounds like advanced glycation end products. 2 luxury recipes that maximize kidney benefits include an Italian bread avocado tomato sandwich, using 20 grams of avocado, 50 grams of sliced tomato, and fresh basil, giving around 90 milligrams potassium per serving, safe for most CKD patients. Another option is Italian bread with roasted red pepper and ricotta, using 15 grams of low-fat ricotta and 50 grams roasted red peppers. providing antioxidants and low phosphorus while maintaining kidney safety. Avoid high salt toppings or butter, which can raise blood pressure and increase creatinine. Italian bread also offers hidden advantages. The fermentation slightly reduces phytates, enhancing mineral absorption without overloading kidneys with phosphorus. Its fiber content, about 1.7 grams per slice, helps regulate urea excretion, supporting creatinine metabolism. Magnesium content of 13 mg per slice helps maintain blood pressure, lowering glomerular stress, and protecting GFR. This bread is especially useful for CKD patients who need moderate protein without risking potassium overload, making it an ideal daily staple. Proper portion control is essential. Eating 2 to 3 slices per day, approximately 100-150 grams, is generally safe. Overconsumption can increase carbohydrate and sodium intake, raising blood pressure and indirectly affecting creatinine and urea creatinine ratios. Italian bread is generally well tolerated, but patients should avoid pre-packaged or heavily salted versions, as these can elevate phosphorus and sodium, worsening CKD progression. Regular monitoring of serum potassium, phosphorus, and creatinine is advised. Cooking methods matter for preserving nutrients. Italian bread should be baked or toasted gently without adding excessive fat. Overheating above 180 to so may reduce B vitamin content, including thiamine and folate, which are essential for kidney metabolism. Folate deficiency can increase homocysteine, a risk factor for cardiovascular complications in kidney patients. Pairing Italian bread with kidney-safe toppings like cucumber slices, roasted zucchini, or boiled egg whites ensures balanced nutrition while supporting creatinine reduction. Finally, Italian bread has subtle benefits that many overlook. Fermentation produces small amounts of probiotics that may reduce systemic inflammation, a known contributor to CKD progression and elevated creatinine. Its moderate caloric value, 140 kilocalories per slice, helps prevent weight gain, reducing stress on the kidneys. Combining it with healthy fats, like 5 ml of extra virgin olive oil, improves absorption of fat-soluble vitamins without harming kidney function. 3. Pita Bread. Pita bread is a light, airy bread that many people overlook, but for kidney patients, it can be surprisingly powerful in helping lower creatinine and protect kidney function. A typical 60-gram pita contains approximately 165 kilocalories, 5 grams of protein, 32 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fat, 70 milligrams potassium, 45 milligrams phosphorus, 210 milligrams sodium, 2 grams dietary fiber, 15 milligrams magnesium, 0.7 milligrams iron, 0.5 milligrams zinc, and 35 milligrams Cg folate. Each of these nutrients plays a unique role in chronic kidney disease management, CKD prevention, dialysis support, and controlling creatinine levels. The protein content of 5 grams is ideal because it supports cell repair and metabolic processes without overloading the kidneys, which could otherwise raise creatinine, urea, and stress glomerular filtration rate. The low potassium content at 70 milliliters per pita makes it suitable for high creatinine patients, helping maintain a safe albumin to creatinine ratio. Many breads have hidden potassium or phosphorus, which can silently stress kidneys and worsen creatinine levels. Pita bread, when consumed correctly, avoids this risk. The complex carbohydrates provide steady energy, avoiding blood sugar spikes that can indirectly worsen kidney health and GFR. Its 2 grams of dietary fiber aid in urea and toxin excretion, reducing the kidney's workload, while magnesium stabilizes blood pressure, which is critical for CKD and kidney protection. Trace amounts of iron and zinc support hemoglobin synthesis and enzyme function without causing kidney overload, which can happen with high-dose supplements. Cooking pita bread for kidney patients requires care. The safest method is to warm it at 160 degrees for 5 minutes, either in a conventional oven or on a non-stick skillet, without adding butter or oil. Overheating above 180 degrees can destroy B vitamins such as thiamine and folate, which are vital for kidney metabolism and preventing homocysteine accumulation, a risk factor for CKD and cardiovascular complications. Avoid microwaving with high heat or pan frying with excessive oil, as this can produce harmful oxidative compounds that increase creatinine and kidney stress. For kidney patients, pita bread can be incorporated into luxurious yet safe meals. One option is a Mediterranean pita stuffed with 50 grams roasted zucchini, 40 grams cucumber, 50 grams grilled chicken breast, and 5 milliliter olive oil, lightly toasted at 160 degrees for 5 minutes. This meal balances fiber, kidney-friendly protein, antioxidants, and healthy fats, reducing creatinine levels, stabilizing GFR, and supporting overall kidney health. Another option is a fresh pita wrap with 30 grams red bell peppers, 30 grams low-fat ricotta cheese, and 20 grams avocado, served without heating to preserve heat-sensitive nutrients such as vitamin C and polyphenols, which are essential for reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in CKD patients. Portion control is vital. Eating 1 to 2 pitas per day, totaling 60 to 120 grams, is generally safe. Exceeding this may increase sodium and carbohydrate intake, indirectly affecting creatinine, urea, and GFR. Overconsumption may also raise blood sugar, increasing kidney stress. There are no inherent toxicities in pita bread itself, but pairing it with high-sodium toppings, cured meats, or heavy sauces can increase kidney burden and worsen creatinine levels. Patients should focus on fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and small amounts of healthy fats when consuming pita. The benefits of pita bread extend beyond nutrients. The fermentation process produces trace probiotics, which can reduce systemic inflammation and oxidative stress. These effects help maintain stable creatinine levels and reduce CKD progression. Its versatility allows it to be combined with low-potassium vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats, creating meals that are both delicious and kidney protective. Even minor modifications, like lightly toasting rather than frying, can make a significant difference in kidney workload. Avoid common mistakes such as overfilling pita with high-potassium foods like tomatoes or spinach, or using salted cheeses, which can spike potassium and phosphorus, dangerously affecting creatinine and kidney function. Another mistake is using store-bought flavored pitas, which may contain hidden preservatives, sodium, or phosphate additives, increasing kidney burden. Kidney patients in the USA should always check nutrition labels, focusing on low sodium, low potassium, and low phosphorus options. 4. Ciabatta bread. Ciabatta bread is an Italian loaf with a light, airy texture that surprisingly fits into a kidney-safe diet when chosen carefully. One slice contains 140 calories, which provides energy for CKD patients without overwhelming the kidneys. Stable energy intake helps prevent sudden spikes in creatinine, urea, creatinine ratio, and maintains overall kidney function. The carbohydrate content, about 26 grams per slice, is moderate and releases glucose slowly, reducing stress on nephrons, stabilizing blood sugar, and supporting proper GFR maintenance. Unlike high glycemic breads, ciabatta avoids sudden metabolic load, which is crucial for patients on dialysis or those monitoring creatinine levels. The protein content, around 4 grams per slice, is moderate enough to support muscle maintenance without contributing excessively to nitrogenous waste, which can otherwise raise creatinine and urea levels. The fat content is minimal at 0.5 grams, ensuring no added cholesterol burden, helping reduce inflammation that accelerates CKD progression and protects kidney health. The sodium level, only 45 milligrams per slice, is especially critical for controlling blood pressure, fluid retention, and avoiding kidney strain, particularly in patients with CKD stage 3-5. The potassium, about 32 milligrams per slice, is low, making it safe even for patients prone to hyperkalemia, while still contributing to normal cellular function. Phosphorus, at roughly 12 milligrams per slice, is minimal, which helps prevent mineral overload that could negatively impact the albumin to creatinine ratio. For the best kidney-safe consumption, ciabatta should be lightly toasted at 160 degrees Celsius for 3 to 4 minutes, which improves digestibility and enhances the texture without forming harmful advanced glycation end products. Pairing it with 5 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil adds anti-inflammatory monounsaturated fats, protecting nephrons and reducing oxidative stress. Incorporating 50 grams of low-potassium vegetables, such as zucchini or cucumber, enhances hydration and fiber intake, which aids in lowering creatinine levels, stabilizing GFR, and improving the urea-creatinine ratio. Portion control is vital. One slice per meal is safe, while consuming more can lead to excessive carbohydrate load, fluid retention, and increased nitrogenous waste, which negatively affects creatinine and kidney function. Luxury kidney-friendly recipes include a ciabatta breakfast bruschetta with 30 grams tomato, 30 grams cucumber, 5 milliliters olive oil, and 1 gram parsley, lightly toasted at 150–160 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes, preserving antioxidants that help prevent nephron damage. Another option is an open ciabatta sandwich with 50 grams grilled zucchini, 30 grams roasted bell pepper, and 15 grams unsalted ricotta, cooked at 120–130 degrees Celsius for 4 to 5 minutes, which maintains hydration, fiber, and kidney-safe mineral levels while stabilizing creatinine, GFR, and urea-creatinine ratio. Common mistakes include using high-sodium ciabatta, butter, salted cheese, or processed spreads, which can raise blood pressure and creatinine levels. Over-toasting produces harmful compounds that stress kidneys. Overconsumption may result in excessive glucose load, fluid retention, elevated nitrogenous waste, and phosphate accumulation, impacting creatinine and albumin to creatinine ratio. Patients should avoid pairing with high-potassium foods like bananas, spinach, or tomatoes exceeding safe limits. Precautions include monitoring blood pressure, serum creatinine, and albumin to creatinine ratio after adding ciabatta to the diet. Now that you know the top 4 kidney-safe breads that can actually help lower creatinine and protect your kidneys, it's time to take action. Don't let harmful breads silently damage your kidney function, GFR, or urea levels. Start including these scientifically proven breads in your daily diet and watch your kidney health improve. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss tips that truly heal your kidneys and keep your creatinine under control. Take charge of your health today.